my name is Sirko, and today I will be talking to you about how to saddle a horse and also how to do barrels on a horse. We will first start by putting on the horse's saddle. This is called their withers, which is the highest point of their back, and that is where the saddle pad will go. The saddle pad you put underneath of the saddle to have more cushioning instead of just putting down the hard saddle on their back. Next I will put on the saddle. This saddle goes basically right on their point of their withers. In order to keep the saddle nice and tight and have it not slip and slide around, I will tighten the girth. This is to ensure that the saddle does not move. I will do what is called a cowboy knot. I found that this is the tightest way to get the saddle tight. So I will go through the girth one time, and then what I will do is I will go to the left, up and to the right, and then in order to tighten it, I will pull up the middle part, I will pull the slack of the left, and then I will pull through, and I will store it right up here in the keeper for the extra leather strap. And next I will be putting on what is called her breast collar, and the breast collar's job is to ensure that the saddle does not slide back and forth when riding. This is adjusted to her fit. Everything that is on her is fit to myself and also to the horse, depending on the horse and the rider. There's different sizes of what you can buy. And I will finish by putting on what is called the wither strap. And this kind of picks up the breast collar to make it more of a form fitting. And those are the parts of the saddle and how you put one on. And next I will be talking to you about the bridle and also what is called a tie down. Now a tie down, the purpose of a tie down is to keep the horse's head and nose down when running. Usually barrel horses have a very high-headed, high-strung movement. So this will just ensure that her head is not flying around and ensure that it just stays down. So this is the bridle, and this is called the bit. And I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but this is what goes in her mouth to make sure that I have the control of her. So I will put on her bit. She doesn't really want to do work today. Took her out of the field with her friends. And like I said before, all the pieces of equipment that I've just put on are fit and equipped to the horse's needs. Now I will be taking you guys outside where the barrels are located, and you guys will learn a little bit how to do barrels. So we will go out to the arena. We will be showing you guys a little bit of, besides school, what one of my favorite hobbies are to do. And first I will need to warm her up in order to, properly show you how this is done and what we prepare for each time that we go to a competition. Come on. Horses are very intelligent animals, and they have a very good sense of smell. And when they get scared, you know, they tend to jump, and they're very powerful animals that can, you know, anything can scare them at any given moment, whether it be something small or something large. So first I will be getting on and showing you guys, you know, how we warm up, and a little bit about, you know, the rules and regulations of the barrel course. So, what is barrels, that you guys may ask? Barrels is a timed rodeo event that, you know, we will show you the course, and it is a cloverleaf pattern. That the objective is to run around the barrels as quickly as possible, and you must keep the barrels up in the upright position in order to, you know, receive fastest time wins. So each time that, you know, you go around the barrel, your object is to stay as tight and closely to the barrel as possible without knocking it over. If you do receive a penalty, it will be a 5-second penalty, and the distances between the barrels is also, like, this is an average barrel size pattern, and the barrel patterns vary from arena to arena, but there is a standard of how far apart the barrels are supposed to be to each other. So from the when doing barrel racing, you are actually clocked. It is a timed event, and you have to go around as quickly and fastly as possible and stay as tightly to the barrels. You are actually timed by a stopwatch, and so from the starting line to the first two barrels is supposed to be 60 feet. So they're supposed to be 60 feet apart from each other. And from the distance from the first to the second barrel is 90 feet. And the distance from the first and the second barrel to the third barrel is 105 feet. So depending on the, you know, the arena sizes vary, and whenever you are actually running them, that is the distance that they are supposed to be apart from each other. And I am going to trot her around a few times, and then I will actually show you guys how the barrels are done. I will go through it, you know, a first time, and then I will go through it again a second time, make a few more remarks to you guys, and then we'll be finished with this short little video. So I'm gonna trot her, and this is just to get her muscles warmed up. And now whenever the horses are running, you want to make sure that you properly warm them up first before, you know, you compete. And also, since you're running so fast, you do also need to cool them down whenever you are finished. It's black. No. Stop. Sorry for the little bit of the computer malfunction. Everybody knows how that goes. Okay, so now that she is warmed up, I will be showing you guys how to go around the cloverleaf pattern. First at a slow pace, and then I will do a, you know, more of a faster pace. So I'm going to take you guys through the pattern once. I said, the barrel pattern consists of 3 barrels and a cloverleaf pattern. Some horses are trained to go to the right side first, and some horses are trained to the left side. So Peppy is trained to go to the right side first. And I will start by trotting. So what is going to happen is I'm just going to go around the barrels. 1 right turn first, followed by 2 left turns. Woo. It's a little bit slippery. And then I will finish by making a left turn. And it's pretty simple, going slow, but once going a little bit faster, it is a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to finish this demonstration by going through a little bit faster. I will start with 1 right turn and then followed by 2 left turns. And the object is to keep all of the barrels up. I'm glad you guys were able to see that keeping the barrels up is not everything and always as easy as it looks. Now I hope that you guys have learned a little bit about my very, very passionate hobby that I have. And I hope that you guys learned a little bit about how to saddle a horse and also how to do barrels. Go find yourself a new barrel horse or just get on and go on a nice trail ride. Thank you. How long?